Salt and vinegar. Aftermath. With the hungry brutes no longer a threat, Moke and the Hawk can rescue their traumatized victims. It was all my fault, their leader, a war shaman, explains. These merchants trusted us to protect them, but 2 days ago, those monstrous cannibals overwhelmed us at nightfall. The war shaman bows his head. Everyone in this company owes their lives. How can we repay? A wallop load of mana is a good start, yes. Market your goods at Albedo, and we will all reap the benefits of this adventure. Okay. Big production there. Your craft chest is or what we're interested in. Or serve my army, War Shaman, and you can redeem yourself in combat. It's a tier 2 unit of the Bloodfang Orcs, no less. But I'm more interested in the money or the production. I think money it is. Yes. Start heading down and around. I don't want this army out by itself. It's going to be too easy for it to die, I feel. I want a bigger group with them. Now that that's happened, I can pretty much build whatever I want here. +1 Shadow Affinity. Shadow research costs a lot less. Required for the mage win. Or Town Hall 3 Mystic Spire, which give us the Spellbreaker. It's a battle mage unit that's on a spider. Unlocks a Spelljammer's province. Mages Guild. I think we're going to go for the Mages Guild here. We're going to lock this town into a magic focused town, I think. I'm fine with that. And get the estate hall afterwards. Let's put all of that money to good use. Oh, actually, wait. I'm going to cancel that because I need to get this up and running. Specifically because once our current big bonus on income goes away, because we've currently got a bonus to that, I think, that isn't going to last forever. Once that goes away, we're going to be in dire straits again. You can just camp there for now. I'm doing well, Shadow Cannibal. Thank you very much for asking. It's been a stressful couple of days, but... Alright. Received a trade proposal. Oh, you wish to make priests? I know when I am outmatched. Please let us end this senseless war. I've done nothing to you, but I accept. I will take 450 gold. I'm glad to see the bonds we've forged are stronger. Huh. Interesting. And my alignment has become good because of that. Watching explosion is complete, and a new chapter is ready. So, Tome of Teleportation, Tome of the Cold Dark, Tome of Subjugation. We don't actually have any order affinity whatsoever, but we're going to need it. We need to get the Seed of Order if we want the magic victory. Functions as a Spelljammer. Withering Decay. Base attacks gain 90% chance to inflict decaying. Diffuse Health. Parting Gifts. A healing spell. Projectiles of Decay. Deal +2 blight damage. Cycle of Seasons. Sustained City spell. Druid of the Cycle. Ooh, here we go. Restarts the cycle. If alive, heal 50 temporary hit points. If dead, is brought back to life with 70% of his hit points. This ability cannot be used until life from death triggers. What does that trigger? When this unit kills another, its cooldowns are reset. So I need to kill someone and then I can do it. Or the cycle's end. Slight chance of instantly killing injured target. I mean, certainly not a bad one. Animal handler. While this unit is the leader of an army, animal and cavalry units gain mind control immunity and extra resistance. Quite nice. Empowered beasts gain demolisher. Affects animals. Gains more hit points. That's quite nice. Decreased number of units in formation, making them harder to reduce their damage. Super growth. Minor race transformation makes the target race grow in mass and stature, granting them plus 10 hit points, plus 1 retaliation attack. Now that sounds amazing. That one really sounds nice. And Totem of the Wild. Spawn a Totem of the Wild, which spawns a random tier 1 animal unit at the start of each of your turns. Lasts 5 turns. That's quite good. I think Tome of Vigor is where we're going. Adaptive armor, leaden blows, havoc magic, flame burst weapons, summoning well. Combat summon spells in the domain cost no mana. Wow. But you'd have to be in that domain though. Chrono Gate. Functions as a teleporter, grants evasion to I mean, there are lots of good things, but honestly, Tome of Vigor sounds like the best one for me. Druid of the Cycle sounds amazing, but I'm going to go with Tome of Vigor.
The unbridled power of the herd
yes.
thundering over the plain. The sheer strength of
so turn the goblins into war
as it closes in upon its prey. Hear the primal music that beats in the sinews and bones of beasts. Then you will be able to harness it and strengthen your pack with the force of nature itself.
I'm really enjoying the game so far. Iceland 362nd. Really enjoying the game. So much so that in my downtime, I'm often just playing a solo game of this, like an off-camera game. And that is... I don't have much spare time. So how I choose to use my spare time, it is a very, very good indication of how good the game is. But we're going to grab Super Growth, definitely. Even if that is an expensive minor transformation to maintain, well worth it in my opinion. Alright, let's continue on down. I will probably hit the Pantheon Shrine after this as well, I think. What are we currently building here? We're building a soul well. After that, I would like a mint. So let's get that on the go. Down here, once you've built the Mage's Guild, I want a mint. And then... once you're done with the vendor, I would like... well, honestly, there's a couple of things I can build down here. I'm gonna go with a Monolith, a Stone Conjurer in those orders. And that's all of our money gone. But we're gonna need to upgrade our mana income desperately if we want all of these nice, wonderful spells. Yeah, a lot. Now, there doesn't seem to be a point after you get to a stage where you've kind of scouted most of the map. There doesn't seem, like, we haven't scouted down here too much, but there doesn't seem to be a point in maintaining your scouts, really. Jace Spicer says, I cannot wait until the mod scene for this game really kicks off. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, I agree. I hope that the game supports the mod scene. On the high rostrum at Albedo, the grand scholars of your empire are competing in public debate. Demonstrating the knowledge and wits that the Bloodfang orcs have become famous for, each of the participants is laying out the inevitable proof of his own world theory in eloquent ways. Their performance marks another high point in this scholastic golden age of your people. To declare the winner, you are asked to pick the most compelling dictum. The world is a lock. Knowledge is the key. Knowledge inspires people to greatness. For 6 turns. Knowledge is the wind that lets us sail the astral sea. Knowledge. Tonk. Friendship with you was declared. Well, isn't that lovely? I cannot afford to declare this. My lord. Thank you. Start work on the monolith. Now, if I could get a second hero group, then moving around here would be amazing. But that is a while away. What I would like, really, is for... Actually, Albedo. Let's see about building up a decent group. Let's get a Necromancer. I would like a Glade Runner and a Wild Speaker after that. Let's move a Hunter Spider into this group. Actually, I've got plenty of Necromancers, my lord. So given that, then, let's change that up. Don't make a Necromancer. My bad. Make a... Oh, can we not? Oh, that's the thing. Necromancers, they require mana and upkeep, but they are bought with souls. It's annoying, because they're easy to get, but... Oh, Skull Fairy, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. That's super kind of you. Diolch yn fawr iawn, mate. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. Okay. Have I given you a Whispering Stone? Yes, I have. Okay, well, there's nothing more for us to do this turn, I don't think. You can just chill out there. First and foremost, let's use this. Tonk. Oh, my lord. Oh, my... Oh, okay. Yikes. Yikes is all I have to say. That is a nasty, terrifying army right there. But alright. And they've got a fairly large zone of activation, too. Okay. Should try and keep together. They come out to us, and that's fine. But we're going to methodically move through here and try and wipe them out. Oh, hi. Oh, they're adding more and more all the time. Infestation is invading. Yep, I thought that was about time. Spells are ready to cast. There's nothing really there for me to cast, though. Alright, let's get down here. All of you together. It's still a really nasty fight. 2 Phoenixes, a Balor, 2 Thunder Crows, and a Carrion Bird. As your troops engage the group of fiends, it becomes apparent that they have been conjuring a portal to withdraw. The Balor, the apparent leader of the gathering, casts a shrewd eye over your army. Seeing that there is scant hope of survival, it beckons its own troops to sit on the ground and submit before following suit itself. It watches you with wary hope. Will you allow them to summon their portal to Oberdoth and leave these lands? Oberdoth is the infernal world ruled by the demonic princes, where fiends make the laws and sins are virtuous. Many realms of this world are affected by spells which enhance one's primal urges, which often leads to bloodshed, debauchery, and everything in between. Very few Godir can withstand Oberdoth's infernal influence. Bind the Balor to you. The Balor leading the engaged stack switches to your side. The independent army will be removed from its location. Yes? Hello? This is a champion Balor. It's going to get killing momentum the next time it levels up. Do you really feel a difference between Age of Wonders 3 and 4? I didn't really play Age of Wonders 3. Not enough to have an opinion on that one. Chaos Brand. Target unit sustains damage, becomes berserk until the end of battle. If not a hero, unit turns into a tier 1 fiend unit until your control upon its death. Under your control upon its death. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually kind of ridiculously good. Frenzy. This unit is wild. Yeah, the mana cost per turn is staggering. It's 48 per turn. And 7 Imperium. What am I going to lose for that? It doesn't belong in Bobby's army. Okay, sorry, but you're gone. Well, and you are joining that group. And you are now running that group. Okay. Alright. The biggest difference you could have... How many units could you have in Age of Wonders 3 in a single fight in Age of Wonders 3? Yeah, that mana cost is per turn, yes. Yoda, Eater. But we are going to be able to absorb that. And to have that unit, it's well worth it in my opinion. In fact, I could get rid of that by just getting rid of some of these. For example, this one cost me 18. If I went into my army list, this group here is costing me 28, and it's really a nothing group. So as good as some of the units are... Well, actually, I'm going to get rid of you. That is a nice unit. Why throw it away? That's a Soother. This is a Necromancer. Is there a Necromancer in that group? I do not. So, I'm going to get rid of this Soother as well. At that point, as much as I don't really want to say goodbye to you, you are expensive for what you are. Okay, that has dropped that cost significantly for me. Can I flesh this out a bit? Hopefully I can. I want these two, basically. Unit upkeep is 20, unit 6, but that's fine. We'll keep... I think this was Moken. Yeah, we'll keep Moken around there. You can just camp for now. Oh, in Age of Wonders 3, you could have 6 armies. So, right, yeah, so you would have twice as many units, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense then. Alright, let's end turn and see if they come fight me over here. Hopefully they do. Oh, only one of them. Alright. This is a hopelessly in our favor battle. Took a bit of damage, but nothing terrible. Once again. Took a bit of damage, but nothing terrible once again. A new rally has started. I do not have money for a troll. Sad, but true. Sad, but very true. Sorry, a fire giant. But maybe. Maybe in a bit. What we got over there? That's not going to be a terrible fight for us, honestly. Still heavily in our favor. Can you engage? No. Okay. Well, we're gonna just... They're probably gonna have to engage us then. We can grab that in a moment, and then we'll hit Bandits away. We'll just clear out these areas and set up a new city around there. Only 3 more turns before we get super growth. Now that one's gonna be an expensive one, my lord. Just gonna get these out the way. It was a very rare case. Usually it was 2 to 3 versus 2 to 3 groups, similar to how it is here. Because if an enemy had 3 groups clumped together, you couldn't really attack them with more than 3 or 4 groups. Yeah. I imagine, functionally speaking, this isn't going to make... having the limit on 3 armies isn't going to make much of a difference. Good night, Alpha. You have a good night, mate. Take care, buddy. And Pro Jasper, thank you very, very much for the 27 months, mate. And Skull Fairy, I think I caught your Prime sub, but just in case I didn't, have a second thank you. Ooh. Nature Empire skill. Movement cost for friendly units in your domain is reduced by 2. Okay. Cities gain 5 mana for each resource node in their domain. Ooh. Instantly gain 20 knowledge for each province in your empire's domain. Acquiring new population requires 50% less food. That's kind of amazing. Me to reveal the full world map. Your throne city gains infinite sensing range. Armies in sensing range reveal their numbers and allegiance. Yikes! New magic origin units gain +3 ranks. Unit upkeep is reduced by 10% per rank that unit has. Oh wow, that's a good one. Your throne city loses 1 population but immediately summons a Balor. Chaos Empire skill. Raising cities takes 2 less turns and yields 50% more. Gain a unit tier 3 of the raised city's culture. Okay, so that's quite interesting. Alright. Then. Let's have this fight, shall we? Let's see how this goes. I'll probably end up having to do this one manually. Yeah, we lose a... well, spell shield and a soother. I could almost accept that, but I'm not going to. We're going to retry. Well, they've got a lot of strong units. The Nightmares in particular. They've got a couple of Hounds. That's not too much of a problem. The Skulls could be an issue. Pyromancers equally so. This Balor. Strong, but not terrifying. Okay. Let's have a look. How far out can you get? You can get a reasonable distance. So we're going to kind of want to cluster here. First and foremost. I would very much like to use that, but I can't. Okay. Let's get a new tier 3. Okay. Let's get new hatchlings. Start moving down. Decent fighter that will respawn. Let's get some more cannon fodder. I very much like the fact that hatchlings can move on the same turn that they're spawned. That is really nice. So that entire side is done. Raise zombies. Can't use that one yet. All of the wild will probably be a useful one, though. Because that's going to affect so many animals. But I'm going to wait until I've seen what's around. Wow, the barrel is quite far away. Chaos Brand. It's 4 tiles. Move you forward. Move you forward. Move you forward. Healers can be behind you. Spell Shield. Stunning Flash. Damages adjacent enemy units. And has lifesteal, which is very nice. Archers. Don't want you to march too far forward, but I do want you somewhere where you're going to get involved. Phoenix can move forward a bit. You're going to summon in a moment. My Necromancer can raise a dead, non-undead corpse, but I have to use it on corpse. So, let's see what animal we get. Got some carrion worms, fine. And next up, Dark Ritual. Oh no, I'm gonna have to again use that one on a group. It's not a summon spell, per se. All right, everyone get buffed. And then we're going to be waiting for the enemy to come to us. The first turns always seem to be a lot of just kind of waiting. Right, let's get that spell in play. Since this is going to give us a nice bonus for a couple of turns. And it also gives us Starblades. Wanderer, thank you very much for the 12 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. What's my build, asks Killer Venom. What do you mean? Do you mean like the race? In which case it's Cannibal, Goblin, Mystic, Spider Riders. Also sneaky. But they are now also undead. Well, they seem to be clustering, which is perfect for me. Alright. Well, I'm not going to need to use that yet. How many times can I use it? It's only got a 2-turn cooldown, which is quite amazing. Alright, well, you can already engage. I see zero reason not to. Well, actually, I do see a reason not to now. Should get that in there first. A little bit of damage, but gets the Star Blade skill active. Now, where do I want you to go? We could charge in with a heavy charge on the Nightmares. Kind of tie down their Nightmares so that they can't heavy charge us. And oh my god, talking about heavy charges. Here comes Italics with a 538 strong raiding party. Dabblings, they're wielding their flaming swords at us. How rude. They're clearly on the side of the fiends. Rude, Italics. However, fiery swords you may have, but do you have 2 phoenixes? I don't think you do. But those fiery swords do look quite intimidating. Especially against our hempen robes. Gonna need to start getting some fire retardant robes, I realize. Maybe the next emote we get is gonna be cult robes, but like with a fireman's hat on instead of a hood. Our mining lasers will pepper you to death. Oh no. Not the mining lasers. Hello, it's Alex. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for dropping by. And also 33 months. My god, mate. Hello, this is a raid. Indeed it is. Chat. if any of you aren't already following Italics, then please make use of... what just happened there? Excuse me? Did we just start counter-raiding? Thank you. The raid has been cancelled. The raid shouldn't be created. That's what I get. You didn't kill it, no, thankfully. There is an unraid command. It was just hiding underneath the hype train is close. That was kind of annoying. Etal raid too strong. Yes, apparently. What happened is that I'm so used to typing raid italics that whilst trying to type shout out italics, I typed the slash and my brain filled in the rest of the raid command. Here you go. There is a shout out. Chatters, if you're not already following italics, please make use of that command, the correct one this time, and drop italics a follow. Fantastic streamer who almost got an offline raid, which would have been kind of amusing. But there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Shenanigans aside, I'm now seeing many flaming swords and robes in chat. Leafy Pew's got both. Wow. I don't know how that feels, but I'm glad you're back, mate. I thought we shut you down. No. I have no idea what went on there, mate. Everything was going wrong. But all is well. We are presently fighting a probably not too difficult battle. It's just against some high-tier units, so welcome. Sit back, relax. I know that you've been thinking about picking up this game, so this is an opportunity for you to see some of the slash mid-end game fighting. Certainly end game units, but more middle of the game at the time. Right. Okay, so what's currently going down is I've cast a couple of spells. We've got our armies arrayed. The enemy army is marched forward, and we've started to pepper them with a couple of shots. So, Ali says, cough, blame italics. I mean, British Telecom's probably more likely the culprit, but that being said, actually I'm with Virgin Media. So Virgin Media is more likely the culprit, but thank you very much for the raid italics. Welcome, raiders. Hello, hello. We are going to get back to the fight right now, so if you haven't already hit the shout-out command, I will put it in one more time. Go ahead, give italics a follow if you're not already following. Fantastic streamer, was last playing X4, unless he switched games sneakily while I wasn't looking. But I assume things were going a little bit better this time than they did in the stream that totally didn't happen, and no one can prove that it did. Right, we're going to have our Gortusker Matriarch charge in there, get a bit of damage here. There are lots of different unit types here and a lot of different natures of the units. I'm not going to go into all of them, but if anyone has questions specifically, then ask them in chat and I will happily answer them. It's just there's a lot going on here. And so me trying to give an info dump would take us like 40 minutes and everyone would be asleep by the end of it. And only like 3 of you would actually have any chance of remembering what I said. Suffice it to say, the Fist is chargey units, like cavalry units. Not necessarily always cavalry, but a unit that can charge in and get a bit of a bonus to its damage based on how far it moved. The kind of like Ankh symbol is a support unit. The helmet there is a hero unit. The bow and arrow is obviously an archer unit. Sword and shield is more of a defensive unit. The kind of sparkles is a very special mythical unit. The cross swords is a straight out brawler. And the crown is our ruler unit. Basically just a hero, but with some added bells and whistles. So I'm going to have this nightmare charge in and grapple with that nightmare. Now, this Balor that we just picked up, I don't really know how to control it yet. Sustains damage, 4 tiles. I wouldn't mind trying to make another Balor go berserk. That would be kind of hilarious, don't you think? Let's see what we can do. Got a 100% chance of hitting this Balor. Sustains damage, becomes berserk until the end of battle. If this works, I'm gonna laugh so hard. It is berserk. I've just made their Balor decide to kill everyone around it. Now, what does berserk mean? Berserk in this game isn't like attack people indiscriminately. It will always try to attack the closest enemy. But if it can't reach an enemy, for example, because it's blocked in by its allies, it'll just attack whoever it can reach. They are not immune to berserk, which is glorious. I'm deeply happy about this. Damage adjacent enemy units stunned. No, stunning flash has to happen next to where it is, which is a bit of a shame. I can, however, move in and just offer a bit of a better resistance to my own units using its shield. I can scooch in. We're going to start applying more damage to the nightmares we're already fighting. Good night, Daymaster. You've already moved. My quills can move up and do much the same. Now then, I'd like my Phoenix to just move in and charge. Lock this unit down. Now, you're not going to really be able to do too much, but if I can get in at the back... That's about to explode, so I don't really want to place anything there. But instead, I'll move my units into a position where they can charge forward in the next turn. Move my Hunter Spider into a position where it can web next turn. And I would also like to buff my Phoenix, so if it gets a kill, it gains kill momentum and so gets action points back after the fact. I'll move you forward. Change direction and then guard. Now I could have my Spider jump in there, but there's not much reason to right now, so I'm just going to have you guard. Gortusk Matriarch can start circling around. Now then... I'm going to get the rest of my Spider units into position. Ultimately, I'm going to want to be able to cast my Dark Ritual ability into this area. If only just to heal. But that'll come in a few moments. Now, what I really need to do is tie this unit down. So, this Chaos Eater is probably one of the bigger threats in this group. Just because of all of the horrible additional spells it's got. So we very much want to try and eliminate this threat sooner rather than later. There's another charger unit, one of our summons. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about clustering my units too aggressively in here. I feel that is probably going to end with me very dead. Let's get some healing on these units, though. I'll also give them regen, which is quite nice. Additionally, I want to buff this Phoenix. I should have done that before it attacked. That was my bad. And likewise, I would like you in position, ready to engage and drop some Dark Rituals in. As soon as I've got corpses that I can resurrect, Dark Ritual is going to come into play. Right, the Balor can just fly straight over my units, which is kind of annoying. I didn't factor that in when I made it Berserk, because it can just fly over the units. I should have gone for a smaller creature. Would have been a better use of my turn. Thankfully, the Chaos Eater isn't using its main abilities. Now, the retaliatory damage from my units is probably going to do more damage to them than they're going to do to us. Especially when it comes to the Balor. White Hammer, thank you very much for the 57 months, mate. Right, my turn. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get the Phoenix in here. Lead the charge against you. Tonk. I think you can finish them off. That'll allow my Balor to do something more useful. My Wolf can do a lot of damage to you, so let's get that happening. It's gonna burn a bit, sadly, but that is how it is. Sunder the Earth deals a damage in a 4-hex line that is 3 hexes wide. So from here? Oh my lord. This is glorious. This unit is terrifying. Wow. Just wow. I'm going to try and take you out. Let's leap in. Pomp. Take them down. Take them out if we can. This is why it shouldn't be allowed to pass. Yeah, Gandalf had the right idea. True fact. Ray's is dead. Zombies. We don't have anyone directly to attack right now. Let's go in there. Bleeding resisted. Oh, actually, I should have used my ability on you a while ago. That was my bad. I'll do it over there. This way, my Phoenix is going to get an easier time attacking it. But I'm going to draw my Phoenix back and then pull it back into the fight so it gets its charge distance bonus. At this point, I want to bring back as many of these undead as I can. There we go. They can immediately attack. Let's draw back. Then we can just regularly attack from there. Sure. Let's try and stun it. I think it should be stunnable. Yep, stunned 1 turn. Nice. I'm not going to send the piglets through the fire. What I will do, however, is get over here ready to engage. What we have here is we've simply got too many units. And I think that's that. Yep. Okay, that's going to explode next turn. Right, they're trying to run away at this point. Finish them off. We're going to use Call of the Wild, give all of our animals a bonus again. And what I got here that's going to be able to do enough damage to. Sure, I'll bring up in the other Balor to start fighting it. Now, it's not going to be able to realistically retaliate. Oh, I say that, and it did still have a retaliation. I wonder why I didn't use it against the Balor. This is going to come down to how much range damage I can put in here. Yeah. There we are. Okay, I was a lot more worried about that fight than I was expecting. Now we can claim victory, of course. I don't want to end it immediately. I actually want to finish them off. Wow, got a fumble there. That's unfortunate. A plague shot. I've only got a 25% chance to hit, but it looks like I'm going to. There we go. You're a stunner. Wow. There we are. Got a level up for Bobby drop table up to level 11 now. Our spell shield has gained a rank of veterancy. But that was actually it for everyone else. But we got some rewards. So, let's have a look. I can take a gremlin. Staff of the Magi. Activates ward in defense mode. When equipped, magic attacks gain plus 10% damage. Ignore 2 status resistance. Ignore up to 2 resistances. mean, it's an okay staff, to be fair, but don't really need the gremlin. I'm afraid you are going to need to just go away. I very much don't want to be paying for you.